Lovely morning to you out there. This is 32 FM 94.9. It's the 20th of August 2026. This is the Papers Review. We bring you the headlines out of the papers, also take a look at the analysis of the headlines and take your reactions. My name is Kenny Duro Tilu. I have the pages of the Daily Post, the Daily Trust, the Punch newspaper, the Premium Times, the Vanguard, and the Guardian newspaper this morning. We'll start off from the front page of the Daily Post. Some of the headlines: gunfire erupts in Osogbo as hoodlums attack Governor Adelike's convoy. Tinubu appoints 𝐂𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀𝐈𝐒, head of civil service of the Federation. Trump announces most crushing economic operation against Iran, issues warning to allies. Kebbi Governor Idris receives ADC chieftain Bango Kabi into APC. Kebbi Assembly resumes plenary after 1 month recess. David Mark once again use of state institutions to manipulate 2027 elections. Davido clarifies alleged attack on Adelike's convoy. Cross River Information Commissioner explains Iba's removal as APC chairman. 2027 NDC unveils Oga as Abia Guba candidate, vows to replicate Osun template. 2027 Amici knows when to fight hard, Atiku's aid. Some of the stories here from the Metro pages. This is duty, not idiotic. Ogun NDLEA commander fires back at Showore. 2 tricycles, 3 vehicles involved in Adamawa road crash. We'll take a look at the Daily Trust now. I am 82, not afraid of anybody, says Onaekon. Davido was target of Osun convoy attack. Police questions over 15.8 trillion naira subsidy savings. NFF Normalization Committee due process must be followed thorough. NERC to transfer regulatory power to Akwa Ibom. NICOM revokes universal insurance license. Bendel Insurance coach Boboye leads Edo Queens to Champions League qualifiers. How Adelike's escorts exchange bullets with gunmen in Osogbo. Nigeria saved 15 trillion naira from petrol subsidy removal. Finance Minister. FEC directs EFCC to release looted funds to education sector. Security beefed up at Defense Ministry as retired military officers stage protest. From the Punch newspaper, Isheshe Day, Lagos Osun Oyo declared Thursday work-free. 2027 Mark warns against electoral manipulation, state power abuse. Unemployment, Fubara urges shift to vocational technical education. Federal government halts payment for unauthorized foreign trips by appointees. Dollar demand falls 35% as Naira holds firm. That's from the business side of a Punch. 30 months after subsidy removal, federal government spends 30.6 trillion naira, saves 15.8 trillion naira. Osun poll, Adeleke gets certificate, unveils 500 million naira victims fund. Tinubu moves EFCC recoveries 242 billion naira on claimed dividends to NEL fund. Tinubu orders further forensic probe into fake agency scandal. Pension row, ex-servicemen suspend process after Defense Minister assurance. Alright, so politics out of the Punch newspaper. David Mark once against manipulation of elections. I'll never betray my predecessors, says Yobe APC governorship candidate. For Larry Adelabu, others absent as Oyo APC Reconciliation Committee submits reports. Adebutu tackles Abiodun over delay in choosing new Awujale. From the Premium Times, how federal government spent 30.64 trillion naira on wages, debt, infrastructure in 31 months. Minister, 2027, SDP's Adebayo criticizes Tinubu for being absent from peace accord. We'll take a look at some other stories here. Why it's necessary for Cross River to continue engaging federal government official. This one says Tinubu appoints new head of Nigerian Civil Service. Experts challenge Akwa Ibom HCDTs to diversify funding beyond oil money. Tinubu orders preparation of Nigeria's 5-year security threat assessment defense plan. NEC transfers electricity market oversight to Akwa Ibom Regulatory Commission. We'll take a look at the Guardian. Allocations can guarantee prosperity for states. Oyedele. 83 Nigerians return from South Africa. Fee hike crisis hits private schools. And a couple of headlines from the Guardian newspaper. State spending faces scrutiny over 15.8 trillion naira windfall. Citizens' welfare. Tinubu orders security overhaul amid concerns over policing gun violence. So take a pause for some commercials. When we come back, it'll be time for the analysis. Please stay with us.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Some days don't stop. Between the morning rush and endless meetings, finding a moment for yourself feels impossible. When that moment comes, make it count with Cadbury Hot Chocolates. Creamy chocolatey, made with real cocoa and milk. Just add hot water.
Enjoy Cadbury Hot Chocolate at 350 naira only. Cadbury Hot Chocolate, the treat you deserve.
Auntie, you are enjoying, oh, only you. Peppered rice, amala, nkwobi, masa, cake, and now ice cream. I hope you have Justifies on you.
Justifies? I never leave home without it.
That's right, Justifies, the new natural effervescent powder for an instant refreshing relief from heartburn and stomach indigestion. Just add Justifies into a cup of water, stir, drink, and you're good to go. Justifies, your relief on the go. Justifies is from the House of Gestede. If symptoms persist after 3 days, consult your doctor. Marketed by Ranbaxy Nigeria Limited, a Sun Pharma company.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n, mo máa gbọ́ pé Lafarge ti pààrọ̀ orúkọ.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, Lafarge Africa PLC ti porúkọ dà di HBM Nigeria PLC. Orúkọ ti yí padà, ṣùgbọ́n ojúlówó sìmẹ́ǹtì tá à ń pèsè ò yí padà. Sìmẹ́ǹtì tó pójú owó tó ṣe é gbáralé àtàwọn ohun èlò ilé kíkọ́ tá a fi kọ́ afárá mainland kẹta. Gbọ̀ngàn ilé ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin àgbà, afárá Niger kínní àti èkejì. Ilé gogoro Cocoa House ńbàdàn. Gbọ̀ngàn National Theatre àtàwọn ilé ńlá míì káàkiri Nàìjíríà látọdún 1960. HBM Nigeria PLC tá a mọ̀ sí Lafarge Africa PLC tẹ́lẹ̀ ó kọjá ilé kíkọ́.
Ibadan Amala Fest 2026 is here. Let's eat and celebrate. Drops. The taste buds dance. The biggest celebration of our heritage is back. 32 FM 94.9 proudly presents the Ultimate Food Festival, Amala Fest 2026, the second edition. Mark your calendars. Get ready for an explosion of culture, music, and endless flow of authentic Amala. Whether you like it dark and rich or light and fluffy, we've got you covered. Paired with the ultimate soup combinations, Ewedu, Begiri, Ila, and rich Efo Riro. And let's not forget the assorted proteins items, freshly cooked meat, tender pomo, and savory fish, all swimming in mouth-watering stew. Taste the best from the most legendary Amala spots across the region, from Bibi Ray Food Canteen to the famous Iya Dija Alamala Adeoyo and the iconic Iya Oyo Alamala Gbaremu Market, and so many more. But wait, there's more. Show us what you've got in our exciting food challenges, the ultimate Amala Eater, who can finish a mountain of Amala in record time, the Amala Pounding Master, the ultimate test of strength for the best texture, the fast eating champion, speed, precision, and pure appetite. To participate, pick up your form at Laughter House, Mokola, Ibadan. Venue for the event, the Recreation Club opposite Adamasiba, Ibadan. Date, August 29th, 2026. Come ready to eat, laugh, and celebrate the rich taste of Yoruba culture. Get your tickets now at Laughter House for just 3,000 naira, or call us directly on 0806 218 5194. Amala Fest 2026, proudly sponsored by Regal and Maggie. Me and Maggie, so good together.
Màámi, tẹ́ ẹ bá rí bí mo ṣe fọ ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ wò ó mọ́ gidi gan ni. Ó lè wọ́n lójú lóòótọ́, ṣùgbọ́n lílo hypo toilet cleaner túbọ̀ máa pa àwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí tó wà níbẹ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, má gbà fáwọn kòkòrò àìfojúrí, dáàbò bo ilé ìgbọ̀nsẹ̀ rẹ lójoojúmọ́ pẹ̀lú hypo toilet cleaner.
Wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀, n ò lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi. Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè. Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀kan lásán, àròyé kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun àrà ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
Life no dey stand for one place sake of say person get headache, backache, muscle ache, menstrual pain or toothache. That's na why millions of people dem trust Panadol Extra. Dem don prove in combination for clinic say im dey give extra relief for pain wey tough. If e no be Panadol, e no fit be like Panadol. Make you always dey read the label before una use am. If the symptoms no comot after 3 days, abeg go see your doctor or physician.
Hey, who dey breathe?
Na everybody wey carry tom tom.
Whether na traffic, long queue or busy day.
No lele.
Ask for tom tom at your neighborhood store today. Tom tom, breathe through it. I say, who dey breathe?
Na everybody wey carry tom tom.
Whether na traffic, long queue or busy day.
No lele.
Ask for tom tom at your neighborhood store today. Tom tom, breathe through it.
Home is where we find comfort in hearts that love. Love that's shared.
Shared meals like delicious jollof and chicken.
Made with hunger. Home is hearts and bellies filled with sizzling chicken stew, ofoha eforivo, jollof rice, pepper soup, proper banga and starch, with fresh fish made with hunger.
That's why we say, let's go home. There's food at home.
Enjoy the taste of home with the newly improved Onga Chicken Flavor Cube.
The taste of home.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
Welcome back. It's the Papers Review 32 FM 94.9 on Thursday, the 20th of August, 2026. It's time to delve into the analysis of the headlines. My name is Kenny Durotilu. Joining me for the analysis this morning virtually is Dr. Bayo Busari. Good morning, Doctor. It's great to have you join us.
Good morning. Top of the day.
Top of the day to you as well. Welcome, sir. So we start off with this one. The federal government yesterday said the removal of the petrol subsidy and the liberalization of the naira have generated 15.8 trillion naira in savings from the federal government between June 2023 and December 2025. Doctor, let's have your thoughts on this report we're getting. Do you accord with Nigerians who say that the benefits of subsidy removal remain limited or uneven, even with some of the savings that we're hearing about?
Well, it depends on how we look at it. From the perspective of our governors and across board, I think the benefit of subsidy removal is significant within them because it means more revenue to the states and local governments and even at the federal government. But in reality, do we see that transforming to a better living condition for Nigeria? We see it as giving us better improvement in provision of infrastructure and necessary those things that we need in terms of education, healthcare delivery system, and what have you. I would say that we hear, but it's not commensurate. What we hear is not commensurate with what we see. And you recall that several times Mr. President has, said, "Ask your governors, ask your governors." But who are we to ask our governors? We are not seeing them. We can't get closer to them to ask them questions. So, in reality, we cannot say categorically that there's a corresponding reality between what has come in after subsidy removal and what that has come to in terms of feeling that we pay more to buy fuel, and we expect that there should be some other ways that government should cushion what we spend with what comes in. Labor has severally been asking for a pay rise. Those in the private sector say. Those who are self-engaged. Economy is not helping them. So the question we ask, which I think the opportunity of the election is presented to us, is to ask those who are aspiring to lead us and those who are leading us currently. They should help us to, make meaning of what has come with subsidy removal and the reality on ground.
All right, Doctor, some people are of the opinion that the entire benefits of this fuel subsidy removal is now being absorbed by the debt servicing. I'd like you to talk about that aspect of this. The finance minister actually said that without the reforms, that what would have been borrowed would have been more, if not for the reforms. So what's your take on that?
Yeah, if what we've been borrowing will have been more. If we are borrowing, we should be borrowing to develop, not to service consumption. So if we are not borrowing and we are making money, so what is, if you borrow, you spend. If you get more money, you spend. So what are we spending what we are not borrowing for? What we've made? What are we spending it on? That's why I said the opportunity for us now is to interrogate those who are leading us and those who are coming to lead us. They should help us make sense of the non-subsidy regime and the reality before all of us. Perhaps if we're able to ask them and they're able to tell us, we'll know whether we've been better off not borrowing, and if we have been borrowing, then we'll be able to make sense out of that.
Is it a question of patience, Doctor? When will the impact be felt as against heard? We're hearing a lot of numbers right now. When will the common man, the Nigerians in the street, actually begin to feel the impact of this subsidy removal?
It's not about being patient. It's about being realistic. We make money. We do budget. So, to what extent do we transcend the budget we make into reality? So even if we are going to be patient, we should understand what we are being patient about. If you are expecting something, you must know what you are expecting. And there must be a time frame between your expectation and the reality of your expectation. So we cannot be patient in perpetuity. So that's why I said, let them tell us. We should ask. It's a legitimate question because they are supposed to be our servants. They are supposed to be responsible to us. So we should be able to ask them, and they should be able to provide us answers. And I think one area that is missing is in the area of legislature, because that is what they are supposed to do, particularly in the area of oversight function. You make budget, you generate income, you make expenditure, Let us, compare and see the balance between the two. Which one outweighs the other? Then you can now say, and then through them ask questions. And they can now give us feedback in terms of having town hall meetings and what have you. But we'll not be having such. So the question that I've been asking has only been hanging in the balance. There's no one that's taking those questions and, to the extent of providing us with answers.
All right, this headline here from The Punch says, Pension row, ex-servicemen suspend protest after Defense Minister assurance. Retired military personnel on Wednesday suspended their planned protest after the Minister of Defense, General Christopher Musa, retired, assured them that the federal government would address their demands over pension adjustments and other welfare concerns. Doctor, I'm sure you must have seen that video of the retired military personnel protesting. It's been trending. A lot of people have been talking about that one. What do you make of this response from the Minister of Defense? Do you think it's timely? And of course, it's a way of assuring them that things will get better.
It was timely. Why did they have to, threaten to protest before we know that there is an engagement? There should have been an engagement to indeed the government and the pensioners. We do not need to wait for things like this to happen before we begin to react. We have expected. It should be a routine. Someone has worked, he has retired, he's still living. So you owe him a responsibility. What he has been responsible for, you not be able to discharge that responsibility. You should offer explanation beforehand, not when that person makes demand. When you begin to make demand, it becomes an embarrassing situation. So just like the one we had. So I do expect and I hope that calling, all that proposed protest will mean that by tomorrow, if not today, what they expected should come to them. If it doesn't come to them, it will mean that calling off that protest, probably they didn't, have enough engagement. What it should mean is that by today should begin to receive alerts of payments of what government is owing them. Not that, we'll do it, and then by the next year or thereabout, they still begin to talk. No, it's not supposed to be. Once someone is exceeding your system, you should know that you have a responsibility towards him, and you should put in place mechanism for you to be able to discharge the responsibility. If it's going to fail, there should be an information beforehand. Oh, I'm sorry, but so this thing will come for this reason. To expect we are not having a functional system in the country. That's the bottom line. It's not about those retired people. It's about everybody. We don't have a functional system. We should know how many people are in the service, how many people have retired, how many people are living. Then what is our responsibility to them? So when you are making your budget, you must capture them in your budget. And it's not going to work. They must know. It's a responsibility that we owe ourselves, but we are not discharging it, and it's unfortunate.
The issue of pension adjustments, Doctor, is that also down to the poor functional systems, like you say?
Of course it is.
The military, retired military officers, they mentioned something about wage increases rather, not matching the pensions and all of that. It's also down to the system as well.
It's what we have in this country is a systemic problem. Let's use a family as an illustration. Within your family, you know how many people you are feeding, and you know what you are making to feed them. If you have made a pledge to any member of your family, and there's a reason for you for not being able to meet that pledge, you must know beforehand. If you don't know if it happens just suddenly, you must be able to offer explanation. Not that you keep quiet and say, oh, well, he expects if I'm not giving, you should know that I'm not giving. No, it's a responsibility. We engage people. The moment you come in today, barring any unfortunate occurrence, you will know that when that person exists in the system. So there must be a plan towards when that person will be leaving. So if we have that functional system, of course, we won't have all these problems. But I think it's a deliberate thing and that's what corruption has brought into us. So everybody is trying to take advantage of the system and what you have provided. By the time when you need it, it's no longer available because someone somewhere has helped himself to what he was not supposed to do in the first instance.
All right, Doctor, your thoughts on the reported attack on the convoy of Governor Adeleke. I have this headline here from the Daily Trust. Davido was target of Osun convoy attack. Police. The Daily Trust had reported how security escorts of the governor engaged some unidentified men in a gun duel during the governor's visit to the palace of the Atalja of Oshogbo earlier on Wednesday. Let's have you speak on that.
I do hope and I pray that those who have been responsible for the nonsense that we have been seeing in Osun will be called to order. According to them to order would mean that the law will become effective. We cannot pretend that we do not know those who have been responsible for all that has been happening in Osun State. We cannot pretend not to know. So we should do the needful. It's enough of bloodshed. Election has come, election has gone. A winner has emerged. If someone is not satisfied with the emergence of that winner, he should do the needful. He should approach the court. We cannot continue to take recourse to self-help. It's not helping us. How will we be attacking a sitting governor? What I mean is that the ordinary man on the street is not safe. And we have seen that in Osun before the election. I think all the stakeholders in Osun should just call themselves to order and then rein in all those who have been so weaponized. Prior to the election, they know them. All those did all of that, they know. It's time that everybody begin to talk to themselves and believe that, someone has won, whether fairly or whatever, someone has won. All of them engage in whatever they did, but someone has won. So life should continue. While those who have died, their families should be allowed to mourn them. We do not need to shed more blood.
All right, we'll take a pause for some commercials. When we come back, we'll be taking a look at other stories and also opening the phone lines. Please stay with us.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
wọ́n tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ n ò lè ṣaláì má panilẹ́rìn lákòókò àpéjọpọ̀ ìtakùrọ̀sọ orí ìlà mọ̀lẹ́bí mi. Ó tiẹ̀ da ohun tí gbogbo wọn nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí ni mò ń sè. Ó náà ni àmì ìdánimọ̀ mi ti ṣe Maggi native jollof rice. Ìtọ́wò ẹ̀ kan lásán, àròyé kankan ò sí lẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Maggi Star tá a ṣe látara ẹ̀wà sóyà, àlùbọ́sà adùn chili àti kànáfùrù.
Oúnjẹ alẹ́ ti délẹ̀, ẹ máa bọ̀ jẹ́jẹ́ tàbí kí ẹ má wá rárá.
Maggi Star yóò sọ gbogbo oúnjẹ tá a ṣe dohun àrà ọ̀tọ̀. Yóò sì tún sọ àkókò náà dàkókò mánigbàgbé.
We've come a long way, it's 25 years of possibilities. Staying connected for 25 years, we kept believing.
And all the milestones we reached together, it's really amazing. It's really amazing, yo, yo, yo.
So we celebrate, we jubilate, come jollificate, MTN is 25 years old.
For 25 years, we've seen hustle become success, dreams become reality, and strangers become family. Truly, we've come a long way together. Cheers to the next.
Say after me. Okay. Millions of naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Millions of naira shall locate us as we take part in the Milo Text and Win promo.
Get texting. More than 2 million people will share billions in cash and prizes, including 6 brand new cars. Buy any 20-gram Milo promo sachet. Find a unique code inside. Then dial star 8011 star 4 hash or scan the QR code on the pack and you could win big. Buy more, win more. Promo starts July 1st to October. Milo.
Life no dey stand for one place sake of say person get headache, backache, muscle ache, menstrual pain or toothache. That's na why millions of people dem trust Panadol Extra. Dem don prove in combination for clinic saying dey give extra relief for pain wey tough. If e no be Panadol, e no fit be like Panadol. Make you always dey read the label before una use am. If the symptoms no comot after 3 days, abeg go see your doctor or physician.
Ibadan, Ọ̀nàdún ready, Amala Fest 2026 don show. Make
Make we gather, show, and celebrate for the second edition of Amala Fest. 32 FM Feyinye. They invite you to the biggest food Amala festival, Amala Fest 2026. How you take one time, correct black Amala with white Amala, Ewedu Gbegiri. Come join her with better okra soup, 𝐵𝐹 roll, meat, pomo, fish, bokoto, and many more. Plus, the do we go make you shake body, forget your worry. You fit also partake for competitions like chop hot Amala with rush roll, plus finish a mountain of Amala. You say, come show your talent if you know say you sabi the team. Amala go full ground from vendors like Bibi Alamala, Iya Oyo Alamala from Gbarimu, Iya Adija Alamala, Adeoyo. Venue na Recreation Club opposite Adamasingba, Ibadan for Saturday, August 29. To buy your ticket, rush come Latter House, Premier Inn, Mokola, Ibadan for just 3K. Or make you tolontolo us for 0806-218-5194. 32 FM Amala Fest 2026. Proudly sponsored by Rega and Maggie. Me and Maggie, we dear Kulele together.
tó èyí la fi ń kí gbogbo àwọn èèyàn wa tán wà lórí ìjókòó àkókò ti tó láti gé àkàrà òyìnbó fún ìgbéyàwó tòní.
ètò ìgbéyàwó láyé.
ẹ jọ̀wọ́ ẹ dúró náà jàre.
kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
kí wọ́n tó so wá pọ̀ ǹjẹ́ o rántí pé o ṣèlérí tẹlifíṣàn fún mi fíríìjì ńkọ́ ẹ̀rọ ìfọṣọ kí iṣẹ́ ìléwọ́ máa fọwọ́ fọṣọ ńlẹ̀ ní 2026.
ní tòótọ́.
káṣá sọ pé o ti rà wọ́n àbí.
ta ló tiẹ̀ sọ pé mo gbọ́dọ̀ ra gbogbo àwọn nǹkan yìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan ṣo níbi tí CDK wà.
èwo ló tún jẹ́ CDK báyìí.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o CDK ẹ lè ra fíríìjì yín ẹ̀rọ ìfọṣọ àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
ká kúkú wá gbà pé gbogbo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyí ti wà nínú ilé rẹ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí àbí.
láti oṣù tó kọjá ni mo ti ra wọn.
olùṣọ́ àgùntàn ẹ so wá pọ̀.
pẹ̀lú CDK o lè ra fóònù tẹlifíṣọ̀n ẹ̀rọ amúnáwá tó ń lo agbára ìtànsán-òòrùn àga àti ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn nǹkan mìíràn sanwó díẹ̀díẹ̀ láìsí èlé owó lórí ọjà tó bá rà lọ́dọ̀ wa download CDK lórí Play Store àti Apple Store.
ọ́fíìsì wa wà ní Mọ́kọ́lá road ní Vetinary bus stop àti àpáta ẹ lè pè wá sórí 0707-460-3911.
CDK san díẹ̀díẹ̀ gbẹ́gbẹ́ ayé ìrọ̀rùn.
ẹ̀gbọ́n wọ́n máa gbọ́ pé Lafarge ti pààrọ̀ orúkọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o Lafarge Africa PLC ti porúkọ dà di HBM Nigeria PLC orúkọ ti yí padà ṣùgbọ́n ojúlówó sìmẹ́ǹtì tá à ń pèsè ò yí padà sìmẹ́ǹtì tó pójú owó tó ṣe é gbáralé àtàwọn ohun èlò ilé kíkọ́ tá a fi kọ́ afárá mainland kẹta gbọ̀ngàn ilé ìgbìmọ̀ asòfin àgbà afárá Niger kínní àti èkejì ilé gogoro Cocoa House ńbàdàn gbọ̀ngàn National Theatre àtàwọn ilé ńlá míì káàkiri Nàìjíríà látọdún 1960. HBM Nigeria PLC tá a mọ̀ sí Lafarge Africa PLC tẹ́lẹ̀ ó kọjá ilé kíkọ́.
Hey, who dey breathe?
Now everybody wey carry tom tom.
Whether na traffic, long queue or busy day.
No lele.
Ask for tom tom at your neighborhood store today. Tom tom, breathe through it. I say who dey breathe?
Now everybody wey carry tom tom.
Whether na traffic, long queue or busy day.
No lele.
Ask for tom tom at your neighborhood store today. Tom tom, breathe through it.
èèmọ̀ lókùtù pẹ́bẹ́ àdìo tá ń làwọn màálù tí ń rìn káàkiri láì lóríṣìí yìí níbi ayé lajúdé yìí káwọn kan tó máa da màálù káàkiri ìgboro kó màálù wọnú oko olóko ẹ̀ ń bá ní nǹkan ọ̀sìn ewúrẹ́ tẹ ìdórí màálù ó wá bìkan ṣe lọ́jọ́ kí wọ́n yé rìn káàkiri ìgboro ó ti dòfin o ó ti dìwà ọ̀daràn àti màálù àtẹni ní màálù ni wọ́n jọ jólàǹbà lábẹ́ òfin àjọ tí ń rí sí ìbọ̀wọ̀ fún òfin ohun ìmúlò òfin nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ State Rule of Law Enforcement Authority ló ń ké tantan o àtàtẹ̀yàn tá a wí lọ́rọ̀ tí ò gbọ́ ń bọ̀ wá figbá kéré mú mi kíkan ẹ̀yẹ dá màálù kágboro nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
Alright, still the People's Review 32 FM 94.9. We're still taking a look at the analysis of the headlines